Okay, I've got the threshold in. I did a bunch of Bondo rot repair there, and I'm starting to run the floor. Now I'm going to use, you can use any nails you want on this. Some people like to use finished nails. I'm going to use actually galvanized 2 3/8 inch nails because I'm going to do what they call flush nail them with my big old framing nailer here. But what you want to do is you want to find your floor joist here. The way to find your floor joist is look where the previous nails are, because that's where they were nailed. Now, 2 things you'll be tempted to do. You'll be tempted to cut all your boards one length, but don't do that because you don't know how the room goes. You may have to adjust the length of the board. So I cut 4 or 5 at a time, and I don't stack them all up and then nail them, because what I want to do is I want to find that nail this one, push this up, find that nail, and nail this one. So 1 board at a time, cut the length, nice consistency all the way across. Let's get started. Okay, the very last piece is going here up against the door. I had to rip it down to about 2.5 inches. Should fit into this right. Push it down. All right, floor's all in. And I have these fluted columns on both sides of the door. I think I'm going to update that and put in, I'm going to put a piece of flat veneer across it, make it look a little more craftsman style. But the floor's coming together pretty good. The floor is all in. Now it's time to work on the trim. And this baseboard trim around the bottom of the screen was all rotted here. So I pulled that out and actually have a piece of screen over here that's got a hole in it. So I'm going to cut this screen out. I like using the metal screen instead of the vinyl screen. But I'm going to cut this screen out. And I'm going to put a brand new piece in all the way up and down. This is all one piece, so it's going to be about 6 feet long. Okay, a couple things I'll put this screen up. I highly recommend getting an electric stapler. You'll wear your hand out if you don't. Second thing I like to do is I start in the upper right corner usually, just because I'm right-handed. I push it all the way up into the right corner, and then I work my way across the top first. Then I come down the right side, then the left side, and pull it tight. Okay, some finishing touches here before the last coat of paint. I capped off the top of all these poles here just for a little architectural look there. And then I think I'm going to replace this fluted siding here. So I'm going to pull that off and put in some flat, more craftsman style stuff. We'll see how that looks. The porch remodel is completed. And this is the last episode. If you want to check out the entire rebuild, go to Tom Stroop YouTube channel. It all started with some rot out here. So I replaced this whole piece out here with like more of a ledge. I had to tear up the entire floor and put in a new subfloor, or on both sides I should say, and put in an entirely new floor. Ended up painting it with a more of a satin finish there. I actually redid both sides of the door there. I took off the fluted columns and put in some more flat craftsman style. I had a bunch of rot around the bottom. I replaced some of the old screen with brand new. I like using aluminum screen, and that is the porch rebuild. And I'm on to the next project. Check it out at Tom Stroop YouTube channel. A booyah.